Day Dawns ARKS! Welcome everyone to your weekly Phantasy Star Online 2 podcast recorded live on February 21st. I'm one of your hosts, PrinceBrightstar, and with me is Dance. Go ahead and say hello.
Insert funny joke here. How's it going, everyone?
Not much material this week, huh?
Not really, yeah.
Sorry for the late start, everyone, today. There was a lot of external noise I had to wait for today before we could get this going here. But at least we are going now here.
We are fine now. As fine as we can be, at least.
Yep.
Yeah, you no longer have to deal with those problematic neighbors you had, right?
That's the hope. It seemed like that they were the ones that were moving out today, but I need to confirm that. It's going to depend upon if I'm actually hearing them going forward or not.
But well, we'll see.
Indeed. In the meantime, we do have a lot of updates for PSO2. Idola is also getting, they're continuing on with their half-year anniversary, but first, why don't we go ahead and bring back a segment today about our gaming weeks here. So why don't you kick us off here, Zance?
Yeah, because, again, this is a whole week where I've been busy with not only real life, but other games that I haven't had much time to play PSO2, which is a shame. Like, I don't have the desire on PSO2 as I used to when starting up. And that's partially because the new Genesis wait. I am really excited for new Genesis to come out, and seeing how we have the graphical update coming out soon, I'm really excited. Same here, but mostly grind. Yeah, exactly. I do want to grind more, but it's other games that I'd much rather be doing right now that it's taking up my time. So the other games I've been playing, starting on Friday, I got Persona 5 Strikers, and that's been so good as of late. And I also got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, or as I've been jokingly call it, plus Bowser's a furry. Everything's a cat in it, except for Bowser.
I guess so, yeah.
But also the Nintendo Direct happened recently, which, did you watch that, Bright?
I did catch it. So, if I remember correctly, they had some announcements for like there was the new Smash character who was going to be...
Yep, Pyra and Mithra.
Yep. Numa didn't have anything about Breath of the Wild 2, but we do have Skyward Sword coming, which... Okay, why couldn't you have just mapped that like that for the Wii U?
Yeah, true.
I mean, just push out a little update for Wii U compatibility, and there you go.
I doubt they're going to update the game on Wii U at this point.
Yeah,
the Wii Motion Plus thing. The with the Wii Motion Plus, the motion controls that they have on the Switch is pretty much the equivalent, if not better, than the Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah, and that's just technology in play there.
Yep. And it's so strange to think about. Like, the Wii came out back in 2006 or 2007. It's one of those years. And it was all about the motion control with the waggle. And now I have a VR headset now, and it's just so interesting to see how technology has changed when it comes to motion control.
Yep. It's a lot more precision than it used to be. That's for certain.
I love it. Oh yeah, the Wii U flopped hard. It sold like, I don't know, 12 million units, I think.
Yeah, and you can chalk that one up to branding. Unfortunately, they should not have called it the Wii U. They should have actually distinguished it from the prior Wii system, because people were thinking that the Wii U was just the gamepad as an add-on.
Yeah, it was branding, marketing, and also the launch games.
That too.
Launch games left a lot to be desired. Because you think about it, with the Switch, that launched with Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
And then when it came to the Wii, that launched with not only Wii Sports, the bundle-in, but Twilight Princess.
Yep.
And also, what did the GameCube launch with?
That launched with...
I think it was Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
So that one didn't sell that well either at launch. Eventually, it did get its cult following thanks to PSO, but it's
And also Smash Brothers.
Smash 2. Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, people still use CRTVs for Smash Brothers,
It's got a higher frame rate.
which is weird.
Not really when you think about it. It's more the response time.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I still have my Wii as well. My parents still play Dr. Mario on it. But yeah, with that Nintendo Direct, I'm really excited for Mario Golf. It's so weird. I'm not a sports person, but I've always loved the Mario Golf games. I had the Game Boy Color one growing up as a kid.
That speed golf is going to cause chaos in the real world, you know that.
Oh yeah. The way that the speed golf looks, it looks like so much dumb fun. I'm really excited for that.
Yep. Yep, and then...
But yeah, other than that, other than Nintendo Direct, and also, actually, speaking of the Direct again, Splatoon 3, I am really excited for that. I got, the reason I got my Wii U was because of Splatoon and also, Smash and Pokken.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of...
Now with
Go ahead.
Splatoon 3, whew, I'm excited for that.
I'm not really a fan of Splatoon, but then again, I've never really been one for player versus player stuff.
Ah, makes sense. But yeah, other than that, and also Persona 5 Strikers I've been playing. Yeah, I haven't really been getting into many other things. It's just been work has been busy. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest X. I still stream that. Go onto my Twitch, you can watch me stream that. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. I'm almost done with version 4, so I can finally get into the latest expansion.
Congrats.
So yeah, what have you been up to as of late?
So the big thing that I tried very recently on my Discord, having other people tune in there, is I tried a randomizer that I found. And it is a randomizer for Phantasy Star: The End of the Millennium.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What was the first enemy you fought?
The first enemy that I fought was... It really wasn't... It's not like the monsters are randomized, so I think it was just an overworld enemy that I encountered. But the funny thing about that game is that, or rather with the randomizer, is that there is so much open to you at the start of the game that you can kind of go to like 4 or 5 different places and not really have any risk of running into high-powered enemies, but still be able to check what's inside those chests and things like that.
Okay.
So, like, for instance, within the Hunter Guild, I think I found a guard sword, which is one of Chaz's most powerful weapons in the game.
Oh, nice.
And Chaz was still level 1 at the time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's randomizers for you. It takes out all the story cutscenes, and instead you just start out in Idola with whoever is in your party and a hydrofoil in your item pack. So you're basically able to go wherever you want to a degree. You still need like the ice digger to get through Dezoris and places like that.
Yeah, you still need to get all the key items.
Yep.
That's where the randomizer comes into play.
Yep. And the way
you don't know where all the key items are. Have fun.
Yep. Catch you later, Lord Samuel. And then the way that you actually open up the path to the edge is you go into, or rather, you need to collect the 5 rings of Algol, and that basically opens the path to the edge. At which point, it basically just becomes a big grind until you think you're ready to take on the Profound Darkness. So that I kind of stopped at that point, because then I knew I was looking at like a 3 to 4 hour grind at that point. But it's still a fun time. That might be something...
Yeah,
go ahead.
The only randomizer I've really done most of is Link to the Past randomizer.
Yeah, I've done a couple of those as well. Those are fun. Have you ever heard of, have you heard about the Crisscross version of that?
Super Metroid Link to the Past, yep.
Not that Crisscross. There's another Crisscross.
With what?
With Link to the Past. So what it is it's an entrance randomizer as well as a dungeon randomizer. So quite literally, on one screen you could be in Hyrule Castle, the next screen you could be on Turtle Rock.
Oh. Huh.
And the way you tell which dungeon you're in is in the upper left corner there is an indicator that says like L1, L2, L3 for the 3 light dungeons, and then D1 to D7 for the dark dungeons, plus GT for Ganon's Tower and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you kind of have to really think about where you're going inside these dungeons, but it basically turns it into an entirely new game every single time, because you don't know where anything is going to pop up. I think
that just sounds like hell.
I think there's even a boss randomizer in there, but I might be wrong about that. If anything, I would expect they're probably going to try to get the Enemizer in there to really make things crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that just sounds like hell, honestly. Like, I like the randomizer because I know exactly where to go for each opening part of it, and then after I get those beginning chests, all right, with what items I have, let's see what I can do.
Yep, in this case, it's kind of like you need to check all the doors and check all the chests before you finally figure out, okay, this is where I need to go next. Because anything could be anywhere, and you just got to get through all those checks.
Yeah, you could come out of Link's house, and then you move to the left, and you suddenly find yourself in an area where you need the hookshot.
Well, it's not on the overworld map. The overworld map stays the same. But say you could find a dungeon inside the bomb shop in the Dark World and things like that.
Yeah. But no, there is an area in the overworld where you need to use the hookshot.
Yep, to get...
If you remember that in Death Mountain.
Yep, Death Mountain path. If you can't get there from the from up above, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of there are a ton of randomizers out there at this point.
Oh yeah, obviously Pokemon Randomizer is the most popular one.
Yep. But who knows? I might try the Phantasy Star End of the Millennium randomizer on the channel at some point here. If anything, I would want to get a little bit more familiar with it first before I do that. But plus, we've got everything else coming, so who knows when that's going to happen. Plus, I got other stuff I want to get through at this point here.
Yep. Plus, we now know a closer time frame of when the next closed beta is going to happen.
We don't have a specific date just yet. We know that it's going to probably happen sometime in March, though.
But yeah, now we have a time frame of when it could happen, because they said that it was going to happen after the graphical update.
Yep. So we are looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very much so.
So why don't we go ahead and jump into today's topics here, starting off with that graphical update. We've actually got an update here from the official website for PSO2.
Third week of March, maybe? I hope. So yeah, it is PSO's 20th anniversary.
Indeed. And with that, they have put out a video. Let's go ahead and check that out here.
So this is the part 1 update.
Mm-hmm.
Graphical update's going to be happening here.
Yep.
You can really mess around with a lot of things there. Wow.
Yep.
You can even have the Doomin horns or the Doomin ears.
Indeed.
Showing off the accessories and how it's now, instead of just having 4 accessory slots, it's now a an item number base.
Yep. I'm gonna pull this
and
back.
Also graphical settings in game. Thank you.
Yep. And
also, what is blurred?
Yeah, one of them is blurred here, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be VSync, but why would they do that?
I don't know. And it's also there was an asterisk there saying for PC and PS4 only.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You're not going to be able to do that on the Switch version, which is cloud version.
Cloud-based, yep.
And then we've got the different outfits here.
Yep. showing them off in the new graphical engine.
Yep. Some accessories. And there is the new accessory tool there. I'll actually pull us back to that real quick here. Oops.
Like being able to change, like fully change the colors of these accessories.
Yep.
Oh boy, that is just so much better. So that means if you want a specific color, you just need to get that accessory. You don't need to get the specific color accessory.
Right, although you can only match it to the colors of what you're wearing currently. That's the thing. But you have a lot more choices now in terms of what color you want to put that thing as. There are the movable fingers.
Yes. Movable fingers. You can point. Yes, pointing. And a thumbs up.
And we have a new look for the for when you're doing a scratch now.
Oh, that's cool.
And here is the 20th anniversary for Phantasy Star Online.
We got Rico, I don't know his name, and the other guy who's in the beginning mission. What was his name?
Rico, Ash, and Kirik there.
Alright.
Yeah. Ash is just the name they're going to keep using for Phantasy Star Online, apparently.
Always. It's always going to be Ash.
I'm going to pull us back real quick here again. Because we just saw an item. If I can catch it here. There it is. So, slot number 28 there is going to be a Divine Stone Grille, which is what you need to get one of those crass weapons.
Okay.
They've also blurred out the dates for this particular one, so we'll see how long that actually lasts for, I guess, once that fully comes out on the Japanese servers.
Yep. Maybe it'll end up being a 2-week one like we had last time.
Could be.
Like a while ago.
Or it might last for a couple of months. We'll have to see how New Genesis plays into it.
Yeah. Because it's coming soon.
Yep. Elephant Rappies.
Yay! Elephant Rappies!
I'm going to pause this right here. So this is the new quest that's coming with this update. It's a 12-man, but take a look at where we are.
Yeah, that's the Hunters Guild.
Actually, it's the teleporter to the planet.
Pioneer 2, yeah. Yeah, that's Pioneer 2.
Yeah, so an interesting place to start that.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if they're going to bring back the Gal Griffin map that they put out several years ago.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then, of course, we have the new version of Balrotos. And you can pretty much encounter any of the Dark Falls in this map as well. Zia's back here, or Z rather, is back with a bunch of stuff, so you can get another Divine Eye Stone Gria there.
Yep. And a bunch of weapon camos from the looks of it.
Yep. And then there's a trigger version as well, which you can only do with 4 players.
4-man.
We kind of do have a fight like that with the first emergency quest, their mini Chris.
And the picture mode!
Yep.
So you can go into different areas in the story.
And then we have the new version of Ark Ship Fire Swirl.
Oh, nice.
And so with this one, you need to rescue people by attacking the fire. It looks like regular weapons now support that, but if you've got the old rescue guns on the twin mech guns, you can still use that as well.
Yep. And also shout outs to Burning Rangers again.
Mhm.
I want a I want that ported over to like modern system. Come on.
There's plenty of opportunity to do it. Or maybe somebody else could just make a new one.
Burning Rangers is only one game in the entire series. It's only just one game, but it's my favorite game on the Saturn. It's so expensive too.
I guess it comes down to a question of just how well did it sell initially.
Well, the Saturn sold awful in the U.S. already, so.
And then coming.
And we got the the White Day lobby.
Yep, this is coming March 10th.
And White Day Rappies. We still don't know if White Day lobby is going to be coming over here, so we'll see.
Yep. You got some Phantasy
New
Star
HD
Nova
stats coming up.
costumes. You got Phantasy Star Universe costumes. Phantasy Star Portable and Portable 2 costumes. And some classic Phantasy Star costumes as well there.
Oh, that's cool.
Ethan, Karen, and... Oh, what was her name? Along with Amelia and... No, this is moving too fast for me here.
Yeah, these update videos on the Japanese side go really fast.
Yeah. But yeah, it's... they're going out with a bang here for PSO2, that's for certain.
Yep. Obviously, they still are going to want people to play PSO2 when NGS is out.
Yep.
But NGS is going to be the main focus.
Agreed. Yeah, we might get some seasonal updates going forward, but more than likely PSO2 is going to be going maintenance mode.
Yep.
Unless they decide to do something crazy like allowing both players to play together at the same time against the single boss.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying they could do with given that both games are connected together like that.
Yep.
All right, let's...
Where you have to go over to the PSO2 lobby, fight do an urgent quest, and then that'll give you access to another urgent over in NGS. That would be cool.
Oh, no, I'm saying characters from both games fighting the same boss at the same time.
Oh.
So, like, on one platform, you've got the new Genesis players. On another platform, you've got the PSO2 players. And the boss is swapping back and forth between the two of them.
Kind of wanting a PSO1 remake for his 25th birthday. Huh.
This is just the start of it.
Not as... But... Hey, for its celebrate 20th anniversary, go on one of the private servers. Enjoy classic PSO.
Yep. All right, let's move.
In fact, I haven't touched Affinia in a while, so I should jump on Affinia someday.
All right, yeah, that does sound like a fun time to do that. I may do something with the series I've been working on. As well. It's been a while since I put out an episode of that. Actually, it's been a while since I put out an episode of anything but PSO2, so I gotta get back to stuff. Alright, let's move on now to Global, starting with the Epic Game Store launch. They have some login incentives that we need to go over here. So, by logging in under the Epic Game Store, you're going to get yourself 5 experience earned plus 50%, 5 rare drop rate plus 50%, 5 Meseta earned plus 50%, 5 half-scape dolls, a Skullstorm camo, a Kazaroda camo, the Black Bulls camo, and the Enchanted Shot Miss Lutian camo. And then you're also going to get a Back Fresh Aura 7-star back unit that comes with Stamina 3, Spirit 3, Sovereign Ward 2, and Fresh Sign.
So nothing really that important. You got some neat weapon camos, but that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you've been playing PSO2 for a while, if you don't need the camos, no need to worry about logging in over on this version.
Steam had far better login incentive.
Yeah.
With not like with the Pyro Mask, the Half-Life outfit, And also the head crab emote.
Yep. Along with the Alex stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a collab with Epic to do Fortnite, to be honest.
God damn it.
Somebody did a mock-up of that as a post.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
Unreal.
For some reason, or some Unreal outfits, yeah. And for some reason, they now have Chun-Li and Ryu in Fortnite. Why?
I don't know. Alright, moving on from there, we also have a bunch of other site updates to go through here. So, starting off, we came back from the scheduled maintenance here. And let's take a look at what's new this week here. So, of course, we had the Epic Games launch. And then we have the Special Breakthrough Training Episode 6. New Rising Weapon Badge Exchange Shop items. Those basically give you a bunch of receptors now for trading in those Rising Weapon badges. That's going to make getting your units and weapons together even easier now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new feature, Quest Trigger Recommended Blocks, so that's going to be block 49 and 50 going forward.
That is honestly really nice to have, instead of always trying to get on block 1 or block 2 and then just spamming, hoping that someone who's just AFK in the lobby joins.
Yeah, unfortunately, I tried that a night or two ago, and there was, like, nobody there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Sega moved a little too late on this one to bring people out of Block 1 and 2. But who knows?
So
Maybe people just aren't aware of it yet.
Yeah.
We've also got the new Vulcan S egg, which is available. You go under where Prin does the equipment collection folders, and you'll find it inside the one for the 14-star eggs. And we've also got new Zig shop items. Those are your Klaus units, which if you're looking to get the weapon immediately, don't spend those Zymos stones yet. We also have a new AC scratch ticket, Cosmo Fleet Heroes. That goes until March 16th. And then we've also got a second AC scratch ticket, Support Items Pack. That goes until the 23rd. So a couple of days from now.
Yep.
You got the episode Oracle Pack now available as well. That is based on the anime. And then...
Yep, the anime where you can... Oh, wait, no. Actually, episode Oracle is fine. It's the PSO2, the animation, that's garbage.
Well,
but yeah, if you've already played through the story mode in this game, you really don't need to watch episode Oracle, because it just is the story mode in this game.
Yep. It clarifies a few details, but that's about it. For PSO2, the animation, really, if you're familiar with the game, you can pretty much just start with episode 1, then skip to episode 8, and you'll be fine with the rest of that series.
Yeah.
Episodes
2 through 7 are pure filler.
Yeah, they just go over the basic systems of the game, essentially.
Very cringely, but it's fun to watch to laugh at.
Yep.
Honestly, is the best way to put it.
I'll agree with you there. Alright, we've also got some campaigns going on. There is a login incentive campaign. There's a quest link boost. There's a free quest trigger campaign. Get casino coin passes. Complete client orders campaign. Login incentive campaign number 2. That starts next week. And then Epic Game Store login incentive, which we just went over. That lasts until June the 9th, it looks like. And then other notable changes for those who had an active premium set during the period that the trade system was suspended. The following compensation items have been distributed: a Tokyo bonus key rainbow, a Tri Boost plus 150%, and 50-star gem ticket. This is, frankly, really, really disappointing and unacceptable in what they did here. This was a paid feature, and you're giving us this much? I'm sorry. On the Japanese version, there are single-day premium passes that they gave out when an issue basically caused them to have to give compensation to players. Give us those! for every day that was missing.
And it was a lot of days.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like 2 months worth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, it's honestly very weak. Like very weak conversation.
it's I'd be curious if anybody decided to do a chargeback at this point on that.
Mm.
I mean, granted, trading is.
I know there were some people who really did use the training thing.
Yep. And we were like, it seems like it's going away because New Genesis doesn't support it either.
Yep.
So this,
it's just been honestly, the trading thing has just been an issue with Sega for a long time.
Yep. But the one thing is that
it's so hard to counteract those bots. That's the problem.
Yep. Yeah, I hadn't seen any for a little bit, but earlier this week I finally did see one of those RMT boxes again.
Ah, boy. Also, Andreas Scholl's been remaking Burning Rangers? Oh?
Now that looks interesting.
Really? I need to look that up here. Because I would love to replay that game in a more modern format. Hold on, let me look him up here.
All right, while you're doing that, I'll go through the rest of this here. In regards to any launcher errors experienced upon installation of PSO2 via the Steam or Windows 10 platform, they are currently working on a fix. They apologize for any inconveniences this may have caused, and they thank us for our patience while they work on a solution. The upcoming Epic Games Store release of PSO2 will not be affected by this issue, except there was an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an issue whereby the text, some of the text was showing up in Japanese, and then I think there was a second issue as well.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently that's been fixed at this point here. But yeah, that's that's not good to say that there aren't going to be issues with the Epic Games Store launch, and then hey, there are issues. Although they might have just been referring to those specific issues. But yeah, so a lot of updates this week. They then put out another update, another site update here, which goes a little bit into the new content that came out. So you got the Special Breakthrough Training Episode 6. It's going to take everything you've got to break the front line of Shiva's defense. To aid our operatives in preparing, we've created a VR environment that will see participants navigating various obstacles while working in teams of 12 to take control of 3 areas. To succeed in this mission and claim your rewards, you'll need to defeat the enemies in the final area. And so the way that this one works is you, at the start, you split into 2 teams, and then you come together as a team of 12 for the final area, but then you split off again if you want to, or you can just stick together as a team of 12 and just wreck each platform.
Mm-hmm.
For this, you get some of the Croceus weapons. You get the Vortex Bide assault rifle. You get the Gurren no Yomi Musubi, which is a 14-star harmonizer. You get the Coated Doublis weapon camo, the Coated Glide weapon camo, and the Coated Verge weapon camo. You can find the arms Zerier, Curias, as well as the Claudium Eric and the Allure Aid, 12-star units, so kind of out of date at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then you can get Varuna and Mitra modules from this as well, which will be useful for picking up those Klaus units when you're ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, for the Vortex series, it has a potential for the laser rifle, or laser level 3, I think it's being called here.
Yeah.
Fires bullets automatically at target every 7 seconds while weapon is drawn. An additional bullet stream is fired with every 10 million damage dealt. I'm not sure how well that actually works in practice, though. I haven't seen anybody try to use that.
Mm-hmm. Basically, whenever you just have the weapon drawn out, then a laser bullet will just go out. and hit the enemy.
Yeah.
I don't know how much damage it'll do, but it's something. It's additional damage.
It is. But when you compare it to the weapons that we've got coming, I don't know if that's really going to outmatch the Klaus weapons when they come out.
Yeah, true.
You do also have some augments with this mission here. You get the S3 Loosen Adversity, restores 15% of photon points when you take damage. S4 Precise Balance, critical rate decreases by 50%, but critical potency increases by 6%. So if you're able to get yourself up to 150% critical rate, this could be a very good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
You also got the S4 Steadfast Will. Normal potency increases by 13%. Escalating Pursuit S4. When you hit with a photon art or technique, the damage done within a 4-second window determines the amount of follow-up damage added to the next photon art or technique. I'm not sure how well that is compared to the Precise Balance, how much extra damage that does. You can get the S5 Augment Bloom, which basically doubles the whatever you've got on your weapon at the time. And then you've got the Mitra and Varuna Glare, which you're going to need if you're going to be putting together the Absolute Glare, which is needed for the Guardian Soul. You've also got Modulator, Pregnia Reverie, and the Apprentice Soul. And then...
Which the Apprentice Soul is always pretty good.
Yep.
Just want that extra melee damage.
Mm-hmm. And then you've got the new Rising Weapon 5 badge exchange shop items, which, as we said before, these give you a bunch of receptors. There's one for weapons and one for units for each of these. So these will allow you to transfer pretty much anything that you want. So just... and I think they were costing 100 Rising Weapon Badge 5 each, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I believe it's 100. I could check here real quick.
But yeah, for the weapon type, you... Go ahead.
But yeah, continuing on here.
Yeah, for the weapon, it comes as a gunblade. For the units, it comes as a sub-solid barrier.
So easy transfers of those kind of augments.
Yep. We already went over the quest trigger recommended blocks. We got the new Summoner Pet Vulcan S, and this is what it looks like on the right side.
It's adorable.
That it is. And then, once again, you got the Zig Shop update here, which has the Klaus units here, the Klaus Numb Arm, the Klaus Dime Back, and the Klaus Mint Legs.
Oh, yeah, how good are the Klaus units?
They are pretty darn powerful. The back piece has 120 base attack before you do any augments on it.
Oh, wow.
And then there's one...
That's pretty significant.
Say again?
That's pretty significant.
Yep. And then there's one that gives you, I think, 30 photon points, and another gives you, like, 200-something HP.
Oh, yeah, and you also need those modules for that.
Yep.
You need 20 module Shiva, 25 module Mitra, 25 module Varuna, and 50 module Exegol.
Yep. And
also 50 Dark Stones.
Yep. Yeah, let me see. Do I still have that up here? Yes, I do. Let me pull this up real quick if I can. Yeah, so on the on this here, you'll actually see the list here of everything that you're going to need in order to actually pull those together here. So, yeah, there's different module requirements for each of the units, but over on the far right, over here, you'll see that this is the total if you want to get a full set of units, and then over here is the 2 phases of the final weapon that Zig is going to give you here.
Mhm.
All right. And let's see here. Moving on from that, we do have some new campaigns going on here. Do you want to take these, Zance?
Sure thing. So, first campaign we got is a login campaign. You log in every day, you get a Tokyo bonus key gold. After 3 days, you get a rainbow. Or 2 rainbows, actually. So it's 2 golds and 2 rainbows every day. Or like 2 golds every day, and then 2 rainbows after 3 days.
Yep.
And that ends on the 24th. I should have been logging in during those times, because then I would have plenty of keys for the premium day starting tonight. Oh boy.
You've technically still got enough time to get those, because if you log in now and then you log in tomorrow, you can catch the tail end of that thing with the keys you get on Tuesday.
Yep, exactly. Tuesday, and then I can get them early on Tuesday and still have those boosts going in the morning, so I can get it through and hopefully get both Hero and Luster to 100.
Hopefully so. Yep. I'm hoping to finally max the rest of my classes with the premium PSO2 day.
Yep. $220 HP from the arm. Oh wow, that's pretty significant.
That it is. Let's see. We've also got a boosted quest campaign going on here. So by running through the Special Breakthrough Training Episode 6, or the Trigger version of it, you're going to get up to a 200% experience and rare drop boost. That will then affect further runs of the Special Breakthrough Training Episode 6 and its trigger, the Armada Training Final Lament and its trigger, and then the Malevolent Void and its trigger.
So yeah, do the permanent limited, and then you can do all these.
Yep. You need 10 runs of it to max it out.
Yep.
That being on ultra hard, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
And then the trigger version, you don't need as many runs.
And continuing on, a quest trigger distribution. Log in and you get Armada Training Final Lament trigger, which is the second to last, the second to last urgent quest.
There might be other urgent quests coming potentially. We don't know what the status of Viva Las Vegas is yet.
Yeah, hopefully we can get Viva Las Vegas. That would be great.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, if that doesn't come out, then yeah, this is the last urgent quest.
Viva Las Vegas was kind of a special case because that was the first urgent quest that they did after they kicked the Vita off of the game, and so we may or may not get that one.
Yep. And the only reason they did Viva Las Vegas is to show, oh, now they could do 40 enemies on the game, at one time. Wow.
Yeah, it was really more of a stress test, so I don't know if we're gonna get that or not.
I would like it though.
Yep. You also get the Special Breakthrough Training Episode trigger with this campaign as well here.
Yep.
And then we've also got a casino coin distribution, a maximum of 12 of those for each day that you log in, plus 5 casino coin passes for 3 login days as well.
The typical. We got client order campaign, complete client orders, party number 1 and 2. Again, why do they keep doing those 2 client orders?
I don't know.
Yeah. You'll also get the Tempest Leaves weapon camo then.
Yep. Which we can see that down here. It is for all weapons except for the Harmonizer. Doing maneuvers number 1 gives you 2 Tokyo bonus key golds, actually.
Okay. But it's always those 2 client orders for some reason.
There must be something that Sega's doing to just specifically watch those client orders, I guess.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we got a Star Gem login starting on the 24th. Each day you log in, you're going to get a 20 Star Gem ticket. And if you log in for 3 separate days, then you're going to get 60 Star Gems in total there.
Pretty significant.
Yep.
Like any big amount of Star Gems like that is significant.
Agreed. It's basically a free emote there.
Yep. Yeah, that's all the normal campaigns as usual. But yeah, we got the new urgent quest, which is Armada Training Final Lament, which is the all-out battle against Shiva.
Yep. Yep. So this is a pretty good one, especially if you're able to clear it when the urgent quest is running. If you clear that as an S rank on ultra hard difficulty, you're gonna get yourself 20 augment transfer passes.
Yeah. And that's very significant.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of rewards for this one, they've actually got a bunch of them here, but a lot of these we've seen before. Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing any new weapons here, and even the units are...
Yeah, they're pretty, like the Rivalite units, those are... And the Chevelle? Why do they have Chevelle units as part of that?
Technically, it's still a 13 star, so...
Yeah.
But the main reason you want to run this is for the Shiva modules. If you have no interest in setting up Guardian Soul on your weapon and units, then all you need to do is just run this urgent quest until you get 40 of the Shiva modules, and that'll give you enough for the unit set.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
So yeah, those are all the potentials for the 15-star series that are in there. Yeah, again, all these weapons were ones that were already in the game.
except this one, the Talon Schneider, which Radiant Field level 3 increases maximum potency by 14%. Every 100 volts, max and current photon point increase by 20. Max photon point limit is 100.
Oh.
So that one is specific to the Luster class. Or if you're using it as a subclass, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've also got some augments here as well. Why do they call them 10-star augments?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got Augment Will, which potency increases based on the number of augments you have on the weapon, up to 4%, so that's going to be 0.5% for each augment. Precision Will 2 increases critical damage by 4%. Let's see here. Tenacious Heal Scourge S6 grants super armor after 60 seconds after being inflicted with a status ailment. Even Evernight Star, that's been purchasable before. Still Grace, I think we've seen that before. While stationary for 1 second, begins restoring 4 photon points per second. And then you can also get Skydance support from this when airborne for 2 seconds. After it activates Shifta and deband every 10 seconds. So, yeah, that's a pretty good S8 to have in this quest here.
Yep. And I wonder, is that S8 ability sellable? Yes, it is. Oh!
Yeah, that's...
It's on the market, on Ship 1, it's on the market for 103 million.
Oh, boy.
Whew. Yeah, it's one of the better S8 augments.
Yep, and that event where you could trade in AC items to get that is gone.
Yep. I already got my Skydance.
Same here. Alright, we also got a new Fresh Find shop here. So we've got the classic maid dress outfit, as well as the classic maid cap. You've also got the Noble long coat, as well as the ARKS duffel coat F. Looks kind of nice.
And, yep, and a bunch of different triggers available. Any of the triggers that are not episode 6, don't buy them from here. Just use the Rising Weapon badges.
Yeah. This is the only one that you have to really worry about, and that one actually costs Star Gems to get.
Yeah. which I actually bought one. It's like 150 per.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll show up in the Rising Weapon Badge 5 shop soon as well.
Hopefully.
Alright, and up next we have the PSO2 episode Oracle Pack available. So
yeah, this is based off of the anime episode Oracle.
Yep. So for $16 or $15.99 USD, you get yourself 10 of the ARKS Badge Green, as well as an EX Tri-Boost plus 200%. And there are just a bunch of costumes from that show that you can pick up here. The Heretic Queen, which I believe goes towards Apprentice. Let's see, you got the Close Quarters, which is Ash's outfit. You got the Liberty Headgear. The Close Shoulder Pad, which I think is on Ash's outfit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is.
And then you can, of course, get Ash's hair. There was the Heretic Lord, which is Gettenhardt's outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about the Heretic Queen here. Let's see. You got some stickers in here, some accessories. The Innocent Zero collar, which I think is a Finn's.
I think.
And then you got the Persona Despondent and Resolute accessories. And a whole bunch of eyes.
I like that Resolute one.
The one with the cracked mask?
Yeah. And you got 6 emotes.
Yep. Along with a bunch of furnishings.
Yep. So yeah, you get that pack, you get those badges, and then you can get what you want here.
Yep. Alright, and then we have an AC Scratch Ticket Support Items Pack. This is going to be around until the end of the week here. So, this is where you can pick up an Augment Insurance Max 8 slot, which basically means anything that you try to put together is insured. There's also the Augment Insurance Max 7 slots. So, if you are trying to upslot something through, this might be one way to make sure you keep those items. Then you've got your Grand augments here, which give you plus 60 on the attacks, or Grand Stamina, which gives you 100 HP, and Grand Spirit, which gives you 15 photon points. Of course, there are other things included in those. I just went for the main things there. You've also got your photon points /3 augments as well. Save Enhancer total, which makes that 100%, but nobody really needs many of those. You've got all the different elemental transitions in this pack for the different for fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and dark. And you've got some mag devices in here, including the mag support expansion kit, which lets you put more mag support items into the list. And then, depending upon the number of times you scratch here, we were just talking about this last week, if I remember correctly. This is where you can finally get that Augmentation Aid plus 55%, as well as the Augmentation Aid plus 60%. The only one that we're still missing at this point is the plus 65%.
Yep. Still missing that.
Yep. And then along the way, you can also get some Augment Transfer Passes as well from this, but keep in mind, once again, this is kind of an expensive thing to scratch for, since it is 200 AC per, and you're going to need 75 to get all the way down to the bottom, which that's 15,000 AC right there.
Yeah, I really don't have $150 to just blow through like that.
Well, hopefully, well, really it's the whales that go for that anyway.
Oh, of course.
And plus, we're pretty close to the end of PSO2 here, so I don't know how many players are actually going to go for that at this point. We also had a second AC scratch come out here, and this is for the Cosmo Fleet Heroes. How did we get this collab?
I don't know.
This really doesn't make any sense, especially because this collab originally came out, I think, in either episode 2 or episode 3 on the Japanese side, and it came out before episode 4, which means the Yamato wasn't a boss battle at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go, Star Blazers 2199 or Space Battleship Yamato 2199, depending upon how you say it. This is just so strange to be seeing this at this point. I mean, granted, I saw the show way back in the day, before the 2199 when it came out back in the 70s. So it was interesting to see that they were redoing it. But now, yeah, it's just strange that one of the things that you can get in this, and I think it's going to show it soon here, is that you can get a scenery pass that gives you the Yamato in your room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not as a furniture item, but as an actual scenery.
Yeah. That's so interesting how we're getting this collab.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many other things they could have done. Why Yamato? What is there like a movie coming out or something?
Well, my thought process on this is they're going through whatever scratches that they've done in the past on Japan and haven't done in global yet, and then seeing if they could do them on global. So one of them was Yamato. They can still publish it, so they decided to do this.
That's true. And there was one other thing to come out of this scratch here, which was really nice, which we should be seeing any second here, actually. Let's see. Right now they're going through the Fighter Squadron uniforms here. I think it's coming up after this. Yeah, there it is. The Harzen set for the male cast.
Ooh,
We got tentacles now.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
And then you've also
Very
the Mirvis
squid-like.
set for the female cast as well.
I like the squid-like design on that male cast one.
Yep. Yeah, I've already integrated it into my Beast Mode cast.
Beautiful.
And then you got some camos that come with this scratch as well here.
Gun.
Yep.
It's just gun. Yep, Star Blazers 2199 poster.
Yep, and there's the scenery.
And there's the Senior Cast Yamato. Wow. And you could also have the Yamato as a furniture.
Yep, as a chandelier.
Really? Yep. Or the Cosmo Zero.
And you've also got some emotes in here as well. The Twin Dagger, as well as the Sword and Partisan. And the Rodeo Pose, based on the launcher attack.
Yep.
Actually, 2 of the Rodeo Poses. Not quite sure what the difference
wow.
is. And then, for some reason, they
I
also
don't
chucked
know.
in the Amelia pose here.
Okay. Dance 58. Why is Amelia's pose in there?
I don't know. It's like they're just chucking whatever they want in here now.
Yeah. They're really trying to get through their catalog of scratches.
Yeah. But yeah, you got all the different Yamato outfits here. Here's Okuta's captain uniform.
Actually, real quick. I don't think we ever mentioned this, but the anime for Pusoni finally got a dub. Did we ever mention that before?
We might not have. That's a good point. Yeah, that came out a few weeks ago, I think. And that,
Yeah.
they didn't do. Say again?
I don't think we ever mentioned that.
Yeah, there were certain episodes that got cut from it. Like the scene where Zek starts talking about the fact that he wants to be stepped on.
Yeah. I read that in the comic there. It was like, okay, thanks for telling us your fetish there.
Yeah. And then there was another, although I'm not sure if it was actually in that particular series or not, where they talk about the vor monster that's on in the seabed area. Let's see. Got all the different outerwears and the base wears. Actually, there's a bunch in here that they didn't even show us here. So, like the wristy boyness.
Yeah.
And the long sleeves hoodie.
I don't know. Both male and female.
Yep. Let's see. Circuit Daisy. Looks like a race. Not a pit crew.
Like a race.
Yeah. And then Rappy Pastel.
Hmm.
And then once again, you've got the male cast set here, the Harzin set, which just gives you a whole bunch of tentacles here.
Yep. I like it.
And then you've got some hairstyles here, a bunch of eyes, some body paints, as well as accessories here. You want a big beard here? Hey, tell you what, combine that with a red outfit, and you got yourself Santa Claus.
Yep.
Let's see. You've got the circuit hairband, the circuit headset, the circuit umbrella.
Ooh.
And then looks like that's not a wrappy there. That's something else. A pastel earring.
Yeah. What is that thing?
I'm not sure.
Maybe a wrapping face or something?
Yeesh, I don't know. There is the pastel plush yellow, which is a wrappy though. And then you got the mechanical claws left and right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that works perfect if you're trying to go for like a Rika or a Ney look from the classic Phantasy Star series.
Yeah.
And then you got the floating arms.
Ooh, space helmet. I saw space helmet.
Yep.
We can play Among Us.
Always was. Then you got the scope visor, gun scissor case. Interesting.
Yeah.
And then you got a bunch of bunny capes here, it looks like.
Also, emote effects. Okay.
And then
Yep. They just skinned a bunny and made them a cape.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And then Evolution Device Analyzer, who is a robot from the Star Blazers 2199 series.
Mm-hmm. And then you also have gun.
Mm-hmm.
A gun. It's a nice stylized gun, but it's a gun.
Yep.
Beautiful gun.
Whole bunch of emotes
Yeah,
this time. Go ahead.
I don't understand why the Amelia emote is in there.
I don't know either. I would have expected them to hold off on that until they did the Phantasy Star Universe crossover event.
Yeah. Or maybe put that Amelia pose in there again or something. I don't know.
Maybe. In terms of bonus rewards here, looks like you're getting the Arrival 2 emote at 45 scratches. Which, without a video, I'm not sure what that actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we do have some new fun scratches here.
Oh, fun!
There you go.
Apple head! Apple and orange head.
Yep. Plus, you got the Warrior's hat, the feathered hairband, or headband, rather. If you're gonna put that out, why didn't you put out the Bond's hatchet weapon?
Yeah. I don't get it.
You do also have the monochrome makeup here if you wanted to make yourself just look gray in the end. Also got the bald mullet.
Oh. That's odd.
Yeah. And then there's the Noble's Chomage. Let's see here. Then you got arm wheels, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's another way of making yourself look like a car.
Yeah. And some of the, I think we got into the repeats here as well.
Yeah.
Some of these already look familiar to me.
Yep.
All right. So we also have, this was really weird when this came out. The ARKS Handbook Guide Leotina, which when I first saw this, I was like, okay, did somebody type the wrong year into when this was supposed to be released? Because I would have expected this to have come out last year.
Yeah. I don't, like, why are they just now doing that kind of stuff with the tutorial thing?
Yeah.
And also, we'll bring this up here right now, the video series they're doing.
Yep. This is...
Why now?
This is, whoops. We'll pause that there. It's a, actually, I really should just go ahead and refresh this page. It's, yeah, this is a video series that was done by Anamana, who is another member of the ARKS Council. They've been doing a lot of guides for quite some time. Myself, I've been more live streaming and talking about things as I go through those shows. But yeah, they basically have been working with Sega to get this series out in terms of sort of the basics of the game here. So I guess maybe they did this in conjunction with the Epic Game Store launch.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's got a lot of good information in there if you're interested in just picking up the game for the first time and you're trying to learn about kind of how to make things in the game work for you. But it doesn't cover anything or everything rather. It covers it doesn't cover things like how to do like augments and things like that. So there's still some material that
it is like
you're not gonna.
It is the very basic beginner stuff.
Yeah. But still, it's a very good resource if you're just getting started, you're learning about the game, and you want to learn something before you actually hop in for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that takes us to the end of the site updates for PSO2 Global. Let's now move on to Idola, where they've actually got a bunch of updates for us here. First off, there is a known issue regarding the wrong arena coin being given out. Basically, what's happening is arena coin reds are being given out instead of arena coin blues for the weekly arena finalization rewards. And there is a second post that they made on this that basically if this happened to you, you want to post in the Discord in a specific channel on the Discord. Post your user ID as well as what your rank is, and they will help you out in terms of getting that converted over. They also put a. They also said that they've fixed the mismatch distribution of arena blue coins. So really, if you still got those red coins, just post in that channel. You'll be good to go there.
Yep.
Let's see here. Then they have the update to the Summer Beach Girls Gacha. Fermi Summer has returned. So for that, you just need to spend Star Diamonds or use Gacha Pull tickets. If you use a 10 Gacha Pull, then you're guaranteed at least one 4-star or above character or symbol. Moving on, then they have the half anniversary celebration gacha, which is actually done similar to an arena gacha, whereby you have multiple steps to go through, and as you can basically get all the rewards from a step, and then you step up to the next stage, whereby there's yet another round of rewards to get then at that point.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of different gachas do that kind of thing, especially for limited time events.
Yeah. By doing this, you can earn a 10-pull gacha ticket, 1,500 star diamonds, 10 limited dolls, and 10 platinum dolls, as well as a lot more than that. You're also able to pick up characters that you might have missed. You can get the Rivermo, the Tyrol, Hermina, Melissa, and Subakuro up to 5 times. And then they brought back the Valentine's Day free daily 10-pull gacha. So every single day you log in, you can do a free 10-pull.
Nice.
And then there's also an X-Series step-up gacha going on. So if you missed any of the X-Series characters, you can use paid star diamonds to get into that and pick up whichever one you are missing from the set. There's also a paid gacha for the Luna New Year gacha. If you missed the Stella New Year, the Rosalind New Year, or the Fermi Summer, you can also get them from this particular gacha. Using a 10-pull on that guarantees a single 5-star character.
Nice. Again, it's paid gacha, so it's 5,000 per.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, and you're limited to pulling that one 3 times per account.
You're guaranteed to get a 5-star character. Cool. 5,000 star diamonds.
Yep.
It's fine for the people who whale, since they'll finally have characters that they wanted to get.
Yep.
So.
And then there is also, lastly, a half-anniversary login campaign, second round. So every day you'll be able to claim a 5-star guaranteed character gacha ticket, and more from that. So that's that lasts until March 11th, it looks like. So there you go. As for the Japanese side of Idola, there is a Step Up Oracle Valentine's Star Festival going on here. Basically, you step up through each one of these, and at the end, you can pick one of the characters that they have listed here. So you got Io, Matoi, Holy Night Innocence, Jinna, Summer Innocence, the Kuna Songstress Diva, Lisa, Matoi, and Jinna. And then here are the different rounds that are in this Step Up Scratch.
Or Step Up Gacha.
Yeah, Step Up Gacha, rather. Then you got the EX Series Sasha Gacha. Her fastest attack decreases her target's attack, and has a 100% chance to inflict on non-water element enemies. The Elemental Blast also bestows her with Guts and Self-Sacrifice, so she is basically a tank character. And we have the typical round of character achievements, as well as there's also a character achievement symbol, the Herver Sword. Reduce damage taken from enemies with a debuff by 30%, and potential ability increase damage done by 10%. And that is for knights only. Then you have
the Japanese side also has a guaranteed 10-pull gacha, and it looks like it is. How much is this here? So you're guaranteed to at least one Sasha EX per pull. Yeah, and it also costs 5,000 to pull, and you can only do it 3 times. Yeah, it's pretty much the same one that we have on Global as well.
Yep. And then they've done a reissue of the limited special training quest Amane Special Training Dojo. So with this, you gain a boosted experience and bond points with characters. And you also get items to strengthen Elemental Blast and Idol Mags. That lasts until the 2nd. There's also a reprint of the Descent quest Hydra Diablos, Water type. And for this quest, the Stella Chocolates of Hidden Desire benefits from a stat boost in this quest. That one's going to be around until the 23rd. And from this, you can get the Baller's Gaze weapon symbol. When you apply a status effect, decrease the enemy's HP by 7 or 10%, with a maximum of 10,000 HP reduced. And it has the potential ability increased chance of inflicting status effects by 50%. That's pretty darn powerful there for if you're using a character elemental blast that already has a chance of stunning enemies or some other effect like that. You also get the quest symbol Mysterious Snake Hydra Diablos. On the turn after a reverse rush, unleash inhibitions on enemies and increase the enemy's elemental requirements by 1 or 2 for a turn. And for the potential ability, this can trigger twice per quest. And then for each time you clear this quest, you get 100 star diamonds for each time you defeat it on each difficulty.
And like I said before, the boosted character is the Stella Chocolates of Hidden Desire.
Yep.
And that boost is until the 23rd.
Yep.
And new character celebration, you got the usual limited doll packs.
Indeed.
Which is 3920 yen and 11,000 yen. Jesus.
Yeah.
For the whales and the whales only.
Yeah, we've said our fill on that in the past here.
Yeah.
All right. That pretty much brings us to the end of everything that I had here for us today. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add, Zance?
Not that I can think of. On the Clementine side, it's pretty small. They're still doing the event that's going on until next week.
That being the Protector's K event.
Yep. And what is going on the Affinia side? I haven't checked that out in a while. Oh yeah, they updated their clients. So let me send you this post here.
Okay.
Because it is pretty significant that Affinia updated their client.
Let's see here. Alright, let me zoom this in a bit here. Alright. So, they have updated the Affinia client to version 12.01. With this updated, they've removed the need for PSOBB and online.exe to require administrator privileges to run. The installer on the website has also been updated for that. Also, the career menu has been removed from the lobby. When selecting statistics, your Hunter's Boost Road points will be shown immediately instead. If you have If you have problems getting into the game, receive a 903 or see DLL error in the lower left of the title screen. You may need to allow the folder for Affinia to be whitelisted in your antivirus program.
Yeah, that actually happened to me several times with my antivirus, which I just use Windows Defender. That's all I need. Where it would think that Affinia is a virus and then just get rid of it. By the way, Affinia is not a virus. It is perfectly fine. And there's actually 93 people on right now. That's pretty nice.
Nice. All right. So yeah, that's a pretty big one for Blueburst there for Affinia to not need to do that anymore.
Yep. It says right here, changing Affinia to no longer require administrative privileges to run should not only help in allowing more users to install and run the game, but should also help you feel more safe with running the client software. Also, this should help more third-party applications interact with Affinia without needing administrative privileges as well. I.e., the ones that have those overlays, which allow you to better see what the buff timers and your mag timer items that are on the ground. Those kind of overlays, if you've used them before, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you can find some of those on the forums, I believe.
Yeah.
They should be in guides or something. Trying to find where they are. Tools, maybe? Yeah, tools. So PSOBB add-on plugin.
Yep. All right. Anything else you wanted to add here, Zance?
Nope, that's all I have.
Alrighty. And so with that, that brings us to the end of this episode. On behalf of Zance and myself, thank you for joining us today. Day has dawned. Have a great day, everyone.
Johnny.